Hey, Angie Fenimore here. This is Phat Chat with my writing coach. So I want to talk a little bit about character development. I'm in the middle of watching season 4 of The Crown. And this is a great study, by the way, of character development and how to do it. So what you want to do is you want to build kind of this double helix that goes back and forth and winds back and forth and back and forth with your characters. You do it with each character, like ensconced in themselves, but you also want to do this in how these characters play against each other. So we're going to talk about that. Okay, so you need to build a character that is sympathetic and or likable. And so what I mean by that is that we can justify their bad behavior, or they have about 80% redeeming qualities and maybe 20%, about 20% character flaw. Okay, so we have to be able to justify what they're doing if it's not good behavior, or we have to be able to sympathize with what they're doing if they're engaged in bad behavior. So here's a good example: is that throughout the series, The Crown has built Prince Charles back and forth, back and forth. Sometimes we sympathize with him, sometimes we don't. And then there's always an opposite character. When we sympathize with Prince Charles, we don't sympathize with, say, the Queen. Okay. And then Prince Charles will do some things that we don't like so much, and we don't have the whole story, and we think he's just a jerk. And then suddenly, the Queen, Queen Elizabeth II, we can sympathize or understand her choices and her actions. We can justify her behavior. We can say, well, she was raised without a lot of affection. So therefore, she raised Prince Charles without a lot of affection. And then, we'll get some good reasons why we can justify Prince Charles' behavior. And then you get this flip like this. Okay. So I just used those two characters as examples. So far, straight up, I haven't finished it. I've got 2 episodes to go. So I don't know how it ends yet. But so far, Princess Diana's character has been painted as a sympathetic character. She is a protagonist, and which means she's going to have about 80% redeeming quality and about 20% character flaw. It doesn't work if she has no character flaws. We can't buy it. We don't buy it. Okay. So that's what you want to be doing. That's what you want to look for in your writing, that you're doing these flips. And it can't happen so often that we don't, that we feel jolted around in the story. Okay. A really nice, solid story is going to go like this once. Okay. Maybe 3 times if it's some kind of epic story, right? But you will see these characters playing against each other. While one is being sympathetic, one is not. And then they switch and back and forth like that. So you're going to create this cat's cradle. You've got to keep us invested, and that's how you do it. We have to have characters we love and characters we love to hate, and they can be the same character if you justify their actions, okay? But you don't do it all in one sweep of the brush. You've got to build the character and then have them do things that have them fall and then redeem themselves like that, okay? So there you go, all right? So your challenge tonight is to write, okay? Write that project. Be prolific AF. Ciao for now.